Good evening, and welcome to the third installment of our virtual concert series. As you've probably noticed, I'm not broadcasting from church this evening, but rather from my home in Roscoe Village. And there are a couple reasons for that. Number one, Mayor Lori and Governor Pritzker have both asked us to stay home as much as possible, and I hope you're doing the same. Number two is that the majority of the hosting duties this evening will be taken on by a familiar face. Katie Galetti is a cantor and section leader here at St. Ben's. You'll probably recognize her, especially if you had attended the 9 o'clock Mass, really in the before times, before COVID. In addition to her duties as a section leader, she also is the artistic director for Janus Concert Series. I won't say too much about Janus because I'll let Katie talk about it herself, but tonight they've put together a program called As If We've Never Said Goodbye, a love letter to the stage, meant to reminisce about the times in the past that we've spent together, enjoying live performance, and of course looking forward with hope to the future, to the stages that we will fill once again. And with that, I'm Jeremy Kiolbassa, and this is Tower Arts.
Hello everyone, we are so happy that you are here with us. My name is Katie Galetti and I'm the Artistic Director of Janus Concert Series, and we are here to bring you an evening full of wonderful music, a love letter to our beloved stage, as if we never said goodbye. Because that's truly what it is. It's as if we never did say goodbye. Though many of us have not been able to perform during this pandemic, we're able to bring this to you tonight. Through our sponsorship with St. Benedict, through a lot of hard work with Janus and all of our people, we're here to sing you some of your favorites this evening. Please sit back, enjoy, have a cocktail, and enjoy us from your couch.
I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted scenes, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a conversations in overcrowded hallways. The atmosphere is thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness. Feel the magic in the as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Missed the very adventures in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup. The lights already burning. Not long until not waited long enough. I've come home at last, and this time will be bigger and brighter than it. So watch me fly. You all know I can do it. Could I stop my hands from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for? The whispered conversation in overcrowded hallways. So much to say, not just today, but always. We'll have early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything as if we've never said goodbye. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. We taught the world new ways to
That was As If We've Never Said Goodbye from Sunset Boulevard by Andrew Lloyd Webber. I wanted to sing that for you tonight because it just encapsulates why we're here. We remember being on stage. We remember what this feels like, and it hasn't gone away. And it's going to come back the same way it was someday, but tonight we're doing it a little bit differently. You're going to get to experience many more wonderful, heartfelt songs from several incredible performers that you've probably seen before on our stages. So sit back, enjoy, and even though you can't be here with us, we can be there with you.
This next piece comes from the operetta Candide. In this scene, we join Cunegonde, who has been presumed dead for quite some time, but who turns up in Paris and who is now a kept woman, or a courtesan, as you might say. She is kept in a rather gilded cage, but she decides to make the best of a bad situation, and rather than lament being locked up, she is thankful for the things that she does have around her, and most of those things sparkle.
Glitter and big air, that's the part I play. Here I am, oh sorry chance, forced to bend my soul to sordid role, victimized by bitter circumstance. Alas for me, had I remained beside my lady mother, Can worldly things take the place of honor lost? Can they compensate for my fallen state, purchased as they were at such an awful cost? Bracelets, lavaliers, can they dry my tears? Can they blind my eyes to shame? Can the brightest brooch shield me from reproach? Can the purest diamond purify my name? And yet, of course, these trinkets are endearing. I'm also glad my sapphire is a star. I am glad like a 20-carat earring. If I'm not pure, at least my jewels are. Enough, enough. I'll take that diamond necklace and show my noble stuff, my being gay and reckless. Observe how bravely I conceal the dreadful, dreadful shame I feel.
With So Little to Be Sure Of is a song from Anyone Can Whistle, and I have to be honest, I don't really have a strong connection to that show, but I have a very strong connection to this song, and it just felt so appropriate for this moment because it talks about uncertainty, which is something that we are all feeling, and it also talks about the fleetingness of the things that we have in our life. We will never recapture the things that we had before the pandemic, but that doesn't mean that they won't still have value in our lives and we can't still call upon them to feel joy and happiness and reflection and self-affirmation.
everything we did, everything that's past, everything that's over too fast. None of it was wasted, all of it will last. Everything that's here and now, and us together, it was marvelous.
So I chose the song Change Is Gonna Come by Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke has been one of my favorite artists throughout my life. I grew up singing this song, and I thought it was an important song to choose for this moment in history. I think that the song focuses on the hope that is so necessary in a moment like this without shying away from the pain and the struggle and where we've come from, without losing sight of where we're going as well.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will. Then I go to my brother and I say, brother, help me please. Then he winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there's been times that I thought I could not last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gon' come. Oh, yes, it will.
The Impossible Dream is a very special song to me as I analyzed it and many other Don Quixote-related pieces in my master's degree. In particular, I broke it down into its different dance styles, how different allusions come from where, and it was really elucidating to see how many different peoples were able to take the same piece of literature and make it into so many vastly different things. What I've missed most about being on the stage is the connection to the audience, having the opportunity to play to them and for them to play back to me. That's just a relationship that you can't do without, and it's been really a struggle to not have that.
To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest. And the world will be better for this, that one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable stars.
Hi, I'm Nikki Krzebiot, and I'll be singing I Have Confidence from the film version of Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music. I think it's a movie that almost every generation from my grandparents until now have grown up with, and so it holds a really special place in a lot of people's hearts. The song itself is kind of the ultimate fake it till you make it song, which happens to be my mom's favorite piece of advice. And I think it's just a good message for anyone who's trying to do something that they're a little nervous about. One of my favorite quotes is Amy Poehler says, "Good people do things before they're ready."
What will this day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I have always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never dared. Now here I'm facing adventure. Then why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must reach for the thing I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind, and all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me with each step. I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world will all be mine. They'll have to agree. I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides which you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up, it's healthy. All I trust, I leave my heart to. All I trust becomes my own.
questions I get asked most often about us is why we're called Janus Concert Series. I used to say that it was because I was reading a lot of Percy Jackson during the time. That's not true. The reason we're called Janus Concert Series is because Janus is the Roman god of two faces and of crossroads. At Janus, we're trying to find that intersection between opera and musical theater, between traditions that look forwards and look backwards. And so Janus was the perfect spokesperson for us. We hope that we can see change in that crossroads. We hope that by looking backwards and forwards, we can see how to move and find that progress in society.
Cathedral bells were tolling, but our hearts sang on. Was it the spell of Paris, or the April dawn? Who knows if we shall meet again? But when the morning chimes ring sweet again, sweet again, I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through. In that small cafe, the park across the way, the children's carousel, the chestnut tree, the wishing well, I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day, in everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
A Bit of Earth from The Secret Garden is so important to me, and I chose it because this show has really followed me throughout every stage of my career thus far. I've actually been in the show 3 times, once as Mary many, many years ago, and twice as Lily. Today I sang A Bit of Earth, which is actually Archie's song, so it was a great adventure for me to explore some of that character's emotional content, but I really did choose the song because it's like coming home for me.
A bit of earth. She wants a little bit of earth. She'll plant some seeds. The seeds will grow. The flowers bloom. 100 rooms per floor. Why can't she ask for a treasure? Something that money can buy that won't die. When I give her the world, she asks instead for some earth. A bit of earth. She wants a little bit of earth. She'll plant some seeds. The seeds will grow. The flowers bloom. Their beauty just the thing she needs. She'll learn to love the tender roses, lilies fair, the iris tall. And then in fall, her bit of earth will freeze and kill them all. A bit of earth, a bit of earth, a bit of earth, a bit
So our artists are great, right? Our singers are incredible. But someone you might not notice in the back is our pianists, Matt Edmonds and Jeremy Kiolbassa. One of the coolest things about being a pianist in this is that what they did was basically learn all the music, come in, rehearse it, and do it. And that's really incredibly hard for someone who's trying to collaborate with a singer. So we're really grateful, and take a peek at them back there in their masks. They're doing an amazing job.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me, blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
So next up, we have a duet that you might recognize, made famous by Barbra Streisand and Judy Garland. Sarah and I have been wanting to sing this song since we met. We were roommates for quite a long time when we first moved to Chicago, and it was just something that felt good to sing together. It's about being happy and remembering what makes you happy, and it's just a moment to connect with each other. So we hope you enjoy. Fun fact about this performance, because Sarah and I couldn't see each other due to pandemic issues, we set up a mirror in front of us so that we could see each other without singing at each other unsafely. see if you can spot it while you're there and enjoy this duet. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, so let's sing. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining. Come on, get happy. Shout it loud. Love is waiting to take your hand. Shout hallelujah. So let's tell come on, get happy. We're headed to the promised land. We're heading across the river. Soon our cares will all be gone. There'll be no more from now on. From now on, forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Happy times. Happy times. Happy nights. Happy nights. Happy days are here Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. These artists are incredible, right? We are so grateful to be here and to be able to work with St. Ben's to do this concert for us. If you want more information on Janus, go ahead and go to our website at janusconcertseries.com. And please support the music program here at St. Benedict. Myself and a couple members of Janus actually are able to be here as section leaders for St. Benedict when we have a section to lead. So please go to St. Ben's website, check them out, and support the music program here.
We need some light. First of all, we need some light. You can't sit here in the dark and all alone. It's a sorry sight. It's just you and me. We'll live, you'll see.
Night after night, we'd sit and wait for the morning light. But we've waited far too long for all that's wrong to be made right.
Day after day, wishing all our cares away, trying to fight the things we feel, but some hurts never heal. Some ghosts are never gone, but we go on. We still go on, and you find some way to survive, and you find out you don't have to be happy at all. To be happy you're alive.
Day after day, give me clouds and rain and rain. Give me pain if that's what's real.
It's the price we pay to feel the price of our love is lost, but still we pay. We love anyway.
And when the night is finally gone, and when we see the new day dawn, we'll wonder how we wandered for so long, so blind. The wasted world we thought we knew, the light will make it look brand new. So let it shine, 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 day after day, after day. Find the will to find our way, knowing that the darkest skies will someday see the sun.
When our long night is done, there will be light. There will be light. When we open up our lives, sons and daughters, husbands, wives, and fight that fight, there will be light. There will be light. There will be light. There will be light.
Before we go our separate ways this evening, I did just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who made this broadcast possible. Specifically to our performers, what you achieved tonight is nothing short of remarkable. It is hard enough to put a concert together in normal times, let alone amidst a global pandemic with all kinds of crazy safety measures, and not to mention minimal rehearsal with the accompanists. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication to this endeavor. You should be so proud of yourselves. Second, I wanted to say a word of gratitude on behalf of the parish and the community of St. Benedict to Janus Concert Series, specifically to the executive board, who, in addition to being on camera performing, ran all of the logistics, all of the lighting, really everything that you saw production-wise was done by the executive board, specifically Steve Hobe, Matt Edmonds, and of course with help from Anna Caldwell and Sarah Draffen. Thank you all so much. I do want to say a special word of thanks also to Daniel Beatty, who can only really be described as our sound magician. Daniel has been running sound for us for all of our concerts thus far and will continue to do so, I hope, for the remainder of the year. Daniel, thank you so much. You literally make us sound our best. And of course, I would be remiss not to say a special and very specific thank you to Katie Galetti. Katie is what can only be described as a visionary, in my opinion, not only for Janus Concert Series, but also for the music scene in Chicago in general. I can't express how much you mean to us here at St. Benedict, and I hope that you really realize that. You are such an incredible gift to our music ministry, and I just want to say thank you. Now, of course, I do also have to mention our next upcoming concert, which is our annual Christmas concert. Now, if you are familiar with our parish, you probably know that our Christmas concert is usually a gigantic production. We're talking about 120 performers usually on stage, a 50-piece orchestra, anywhere between 50 to 80 in the chorus. It's just a sight to behold, not to mention we usually welcome 500 guests. This year, obviously, that cannot happen. It would just be severely impractical, not to mention unsafe, to cram that many performers on stage, not to mention to cram everybody into church. It can't work in the way that it has in the past. Despite that, we are pressing forward with a Christmas concert of a different sort. Our virtual Christmas concert will premiere on Friday, December 18th at 7:30 p.m. right here on Facebook Live or YouTube Live or the parish website, wherever you happen to be watching this broadcast. This concert is going to be different than years past, obviously, but I'm personally really excited to share in a new way the gifts that are so integral to our music ministry here at St. Benedict Parish. Now, in a very practical and real sense, something that's also integral is the fundraising aspect of the Christmas concert. The Christmas concert traditionally is our largest fundraiser for the music ministry every single year, and we quite literally depend on the funds that we raise in that one evening to fund really all of our expenses for the music ministry. We usually raise anywhere between $3,000 to $7,000 depending on how well we do. We really need about $4,000 minimum to sort of fund the gap between what the operating budget is and what we generally do here at the parish. I encourage you, if you've not already done so, consider making a gift to the music ministry here at St. Benedict Parish. It literally allows us to create the programming that you see before you. And I can't emphasize that enough. We literally could not create these broadcasts without the gifts and the generosity of our parishioners. And especially, we're really depending on your generosity for the Christmas concert. So I encourage you, please, if you can, be generous. I also did want to say thank you, of course, to all those who do continue to support us on a monthly and sometimes even a weekly basis with donations. Thank you so much. Your gifts literally are making this possible. Oh, and I do have to shout out Janus, to give a shout out, I should say, to the next Janus concert as well. So the concert that you just saw will actually be rebroadcast in a longer format with some extended content through Janus Concert Series. If you'd like to look that up, just look up Janus Concert Series on Facebook or just go to their website. The web address is below me on the screen, I hope. That's going to be on November 28th. And with that, thus ends tonight's broadcast. I'm Jeremy Kiolbassa, and this has been Tower Arts.